Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I was just eating uh, a little bit, taking a snack. I thought I
Yeah,
was offline because I had to reboot, and Camly sent me a message saying they had released my hour. I thought I was done for the day. Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. A little bit tired.
Uh huh.
I did work a lot today and was my day off, but someone wasn't to work. He's sick, and
Yeah.
the company called me to go in his place.
Yeah, you're a car worker. Yes, take care of the business. Yes.
Yeah, a
That's
little
good.
bit. Yeah.
Wow.
How are you? What's your name?
Randy. My real name is Randy.
Oh, Rain. My name is Junior.
Well, Junior, okay. You're probably calling
Yeah.
from Brazil. Okay.
Yes, exactly. From São Paulo. My city is Limeira.
Lameda, okay.
And what kind of country you are?
I'm in Arizona, United States, very southwest corner of the U.S. Um, I just got a new toy about half hour ago. Um,
Yeah.
I, I'd ordered a little desk. I've been sitting in my chair all day, so my legs get kind of tired sitting down. So I got this little mini, to go on top of the desk. Now I can stand up,
Yeah.
or I can sit down if I get tired of standing. And I'm like stretching my muscles. I'm like, wow, sitting down a lot. I talk online 6 hours, but I'm also on the computer 3 or 4 more hours. So it gets tiring sitting down all day.
Oh, a
Yes,
long journey.
yeah,
A
that's
long journey. Yeah.
yeah. So, so it's a
It's
good day. Life is good. Life is
yeah,
good.
it's good. To be honest, I love work as well. I
Huh?
have 12 hours per day working. 12
Wow.
hours per My journey is longer, but
Yeah.
work three on, three off.
Okay.
It's a good schedule.
Wow. What kind of work do you do?
I work for a company, work in a big company called Ajinomoto, flavoring, for foods, for cookings.
Okay.
It's a good company.
Oh, good. Yeah. Hold on to your job. We had so many people, 40 million people out of work last summer. We still have 10 or 12, I think, out of work right now. And I work at home. I don't make a lot, but I'm happy because retirement and what I make, I have zero. End of
Yeah.
the month, I have nothing left. But I'm breathing,
Do you work only like a tutor,
Yeah.
professor, or something else you do also?
Well, right now I work for Cambly only.
Right?
Um, in December, I where did I go? Well, in December, I do Santa Claus.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's that's why you are look like a Santa Claus.
yes. And
Uh,
somebody put this photo reservada para o Papai Noel. I
Oh,
added I added this. This is me from another photo.
oh,
I
really good.
Yeah, and the other photo is, well, I have the hardest time finding things, and I've seen them so many times all day.
Oh, that's great. So I think I saw in your in your system there,
Yeah.
do you speak Portuguese as well? Many languages?
Well, I study a lot of languages. I have a degree in Russian.
Russian.
And yeah, I have a degree. I studied it for four or 5 years. But I studied Portuguese 50 years ago. My first semester at university, I had English 101, Portuguese 101, and Russian 101, my major. And at the end of the semester, like, I have a cut across my nose. My eyes don't focus. They're like this far
Right.
apart. I cannot read a single word on my computer. And when I try to read in a book, I just black out for hours. And I didn't have glasses. I had a 2-hour Russian final, a 10-minute break, and a 2-hour Portuguese final. I flunked. I did not pass the Portuguese final. I got a 51%. I've never forgotten. That was 50 years ago.
That's
Eu falo
great.
pequeno em português. Muito obrigado, muito prazer, bom dia, boa noite, ciao. You know, I just know a few words, just a few. I can't talk. I just know a few words.
Oh, that's
And,
great.
yeah.
That's great.
But I decided that instead of getting good at one language, which would help me, I'll study English and I'll help as many people as I can, for as many people to get better at English. I think that's a better decision.
Oh, that's great. I'm trying to learn English, and my first language is Portuguese.
Okay.
I understand English better because I lived in Ireland for 2 years.
Oh, good. That helps.
2010, I went to Dublin, and I had a trip around of Europe. Was a great time I had been there.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, the best way to learn a language is listen to it. And this one, this has
Right.
has very short stories. I have ad block, but easy, medium, and more advanced. And every level is about the same story. And if you come down here, it will play the words.
Richmond is the capital city of Virginia, USA. On January 20th, there is going to be a protest in Richmond.
So
about 50,000 people.
Be quiet. So this will play all 3 levels, and you can hear it and you can see it. And so the same story has different words. The vocabulary, you know, is about you know, the different words. And
What
so this, okay, news and levels.
What this called?
News in levels. I'll give you the here is the link.
In levels.
News and levels.
I wrote here. I wrote here too. What later?
Okay, and a 12-year-old boy in Brazil last year told me about English. You go to English and you type in a word, and it will so when you're on this page, I have to keep making it bigger, smaller. I use the word irascible.
The connection is a little bit slow. I
man
Okay.
irascible. He was condescending. He was constantly annoying the Americans.
And you can use this
right.
and irascible.
Yes, I will watching later this. It's a good it's a good things for me, yeah, to practice my English.
Because even Native American speakers don't know how to say words because English is so complicated. It is like, I met a lady on Facebook who's from Argentina, and we started something, and this explains the English language, why it's so crazy. Rome invaded England. Germany invaded England. Denmark, Scandinavia, the Vikings, France invaded England. All these different languages. There's 5 vowels that can be pronounced 40 different ways. It is a mess. It is a mess. The English language is very hard to learn, to read and write. Talking is not too bad. Talking is okay.
I'd say when I was in Ireland, the Irish English, it's so complicated to understand, and they have their pronouns completely different from British and Americans. It's completely different.
It is. I have a hard time understanding UK English British speakers. I speak the same language and I can't understand half of what they say. It's just like, what? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, nothing, just like zero. I do not get it. You know, sometimes, but not always.
Imagine me now. I'm Portuguese guy, a Brazilian guy that trying to speak English and trying to understand a native British people. You know, it's hard but the good point was I lived in Dublin and their accent, it's so hard to understand. And then it was really good for me to now understand your accent, understand the British accent or whatever.
Yeah, it is. Irish, Scottish, English is still hard to understand, but Irish and Scottish, very, very tough. And I'm a native speaker, and an Australian, South African, New Zealand, they have an accent too.
And then I went to Scotland. Scotland, there they have a different accent. It's so stronger, difficult to hear.
Yeah, I've never been there. My ancestry is Scottish, you know, from 100,000 years ago, 500 years ago. I've never been there, so I'm jealous. But yes, they have very heavy accents. It's tough. It is tough.
Do you know about Gaelic language?
I had a book and I gave it to someone. Gaelic.
Yes.
And I know there's Welsh and there's some languages in England before English.
Right.
You know?
Yes. When I was in Ireland, I heard a lot from Gaelic people, you know, talking like I was on the road with my friend, my workmates, and they all the time, Junior, close the windows, but in Gaelic, like they all the time, do not yoke, and now I know what it means.
Yeah, some of the words are like a mile long in Welsh. You're like, what? The crazy words, you know, very, very intense. Languages, Portuguese complicated of verbs. My friend, we're out of time. I hope we can talk again. Okay, ciao. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado.
Yes.